Hello and welcome to Evolve and Heal Intuitive, where we grow through messages provided by Spirit and through the cards. Let's get started. Welcome. I'm glad you are here. If you found my channel, there is going to be a message here for you. I've already called in my guides, guardians, guardian angels, spirit family, Holy Spirit to this message, and I invite you to do the same. This is a collective message, and calling in your guides will help you be able to receive the message you are supposed to. So, Spirit, let's get started with our first card here, Spirit. What is the first message we need? I'm going to go with that. All right, Judgment card. Beautiful. Okay, we're going for it. The Emperor. We got some divine masculine energy in there. We've got the Sun. Great. We've got the Three of Cups. These cards are ready to come out. I took a little bit of a hiatus. Okay, we got the Moon also. And I'm glad to be back. But I trust the process as well. And Two of Pentacles at the end. And then we've got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, which is some divine feminine. So let's start with the Judgment card there. So Judgment is almost the last card in the deck. That's Major Arcana. So looking at our reading here, we've got 4 out of the 6 cards. Let me reframe. 5 out of the 7, if I'm counting on the bottom of the deck, Major Arcana. So, this is a very spirit-led message for us here today. Here, I'm going to move these to try and get these into camera view here. There we go. Hopefully you all can see that a little bit better if you want to. So the Judgment card we're starting off here with, it's a, self-realization. It's a spiritual awakening, just coming into the, seeing the truth about a situation. And it's, I guess it's also just kind of knowing your motives. So, I'm hearing, I don't know why, but this is where this message is starting with the stages of grief. There are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. And when we're in the stage of any of the stages prior to acceptance, but, denial is, the one that's popping out. And we're not really seeing or having clarity on a situation or what might be blocking us. I also want to add that the stage of denial it's necessary. It's a protecting energy until it's not. So moving into the Emperor here, we've got this divine masculine energy. The Emperor is the, like I said, considered divine masculine. It's also a card of authority, taking action. And so, I'm putting these two together. Once the clouds open up and there's clarity, then we're able to move in and take action accordingly. That doesn't mean that fear or ego might want to get in the way and block things, but that makes it possible, and moving into the Sun energy, which is just, it's beautiful energy of joy, of fulfillment, so it's showing that by taking those actions and having the clouds clearing, that the best is yet to come here. There's success, fulfillment, and I'm sensing also from the beginning of this energy and just energetically, in this 3D right now, there has been a lot of stuck energy And so I'm sensing collectively, since this is a collective reading, and I always encourage you to take what resonates and leave the rest, that, this is a period now in this coming week of being able to get unstuck, easier to take these actions that we're wanting to take. And, and that's going to be moving us into joy, success, happiness, fulfillment, even I'm hearing contentment. And so the Three of Cups, especially, under the Judgment, I'm hearing you can't do this alone. So whether it's with other humans in the 3D or it's deepening that connection with spirit, this getting unstuck isn't something that can be done alone. And I'm hearing in my head that when we try and do that, and I'm the queen of that, it can, we can be traveling down a not very good neighborhood, but trusting others and letting others in to help us with this in the journey. It can be, it can be challenging at times. So just this message is of encouragement to, to do that, to keep an open mind. And if something comes up when you do express vulnerability, to, feel those feelings too, because that's how all of this is going to heal. The moon, the moon is an energy of something unseen. So whether it's something in your, unconscious or subconscious that hasn't been unveiled, or there's something that hasn't been, seen in regards to, this energy flowing as well. And so it's, what's the blockages. The sun is the illuminating energy. The moon is illuminating, but it's trying to bring light to the dark or unearth something that needs to be unearthed, and I keep just hearing and having this come back around to grief, and the process of grief. Today is, and this message is relevant whenever you come upon it, because energy, there's no time, space that that blocks energy. It's all flowing. So when you find this message, that's exactly when you're supposed to be receiving it. But what I was going to say is, currently on this day, it's Father's Day, and I have a lot of stuff that needed to be unpacked around my relationship with my own father. And, this year just brought a lot of reflection and brought some feelings up in regards to Father's Day in general, and I had to have that willingness to let myself get uncomfortable and unearth things. And, I'm of the belief that, two things can be true. I have healed and forgiven and have a beautiful spiritual relationship with my dad today, but I also have a lot of baggage that's needed to be unpacked because of the relationship that we had for so many years. And so, the Two of Pentacles, so moving on, this earth energy here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy with the Two of Pentacles, it's, trying to find balance. And so, and this is another part, that's relevant, that if we delve too much into the feeling or the healing and we forget to just exist and be present, and I'm just hearing just be, then then we can get out of balance. And so, and then that can cloud over that sun energy. And so it's really trying to maintain balance, which is kind of the never-ending goal of us being here on the 3D, because everything has such a tendency to get imbalanced. We have such access to everything at our fingertips today. When I was young, the stores closed at a certain time, the TV channels shut off at a certain time, and so there was that opportunity to to find balance. It was a lot easier, during those times, if you will. And, today we have the amazing gift of being able to find out information instantaneously. So it's, trying to just adapt to whatever environment and reality that we're in at the current time. But so balance looks different today in regards to that. And so I want to touch on the energy here of the High Priestess too, which is just such a beautiful energy. It's an energy of psychic insights, intuition, spiritual experience. So, this High Priestess is, tying in with all, if what we're looking for ultimately is within. And we have the power to manifest it through our connection with spirit. That, doesn't take away from the fact that that we need others. We wouldn't be a planet of billions if we were meant to go things alone. And the flip side, sometimes there are seasons that we need to go things, walk that path with spirit. So we're never truly alone. Just want to put that out there. So I'm going to pick an Angel Answers card. And like I said, it's good to be, back here connecting. And I've just had to do some personal work of my own. So if any of this is resonating, I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe. That helps to get me into the algorithm and get these messages of healing out to others. So let's see. There is a Angel Answers for us, Spirit, for the collective. What Angel Answers do we need to know today? All right, well, 2 came out. I think 2. All right, yes. So look for a sign, and if you believe. So if that isn't spirit really solidifying, what we were talking about here with the Judgment card, with the intuition and the introspection and the spiritual psychic connection of the High Priestess, of, talking about grief, talking about, being in balance. And so, Spirit is encouraging you to look for a sign and pay attention. And also, if you believe, there's signs everywhere. As I sat down here today to do this reading, I was kind of moving my crystals around and everything. And then all of a sudden I forgot that I had my dad's pocket coin, worry stone that he would carry in his pocket, and then that was sitting right over there. And again, I haven't been doing this, so I just dawned on me, and I saw it, and I paid attention. I believe, and I saw that sign that this is a message from my dad, that he's here with me today, as he always is. And I just feel overwhelming love and support from him as I continue this journey of healing, and in a sense have his permission to look at the hard stuff, because he's pulling for me since I'm still here getting to do this. So thank you for joining me again. I hope that you found the message that was here for you today, and I look forward to seeing you again. And like, share, and subscribe if you would. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to. And I'm soon going to be doing readings for individual signs. And so if you have a request for that also, you could leave that in the comments. And until next time, God bless.